Welcome to my channel MS Old Coins, another fascinating journey where history meets hidden fortune. Today, we're diving deep into a story that sparkles with royalty, craftsmanship, and timeless value. This is not just about old metal. It's about a treasure that carries the legacy of a queen and the pride of a nation. So sit back, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you look at that small, shining coin forever. Let's get started. This story revolves around one of Britain's most classic and admired pieces, the UK Two Shilling Coin of 1961, featuring the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a coin that has lived through decades of change, yet still shines as a precious collectible in the eyes of history lovers and coin hunters across the world. The 1961 Two Shilling Coin, also known as a florin, represents 2/10 of a pound or 1/10 of a modern pound sterling. It was struck during a time when Britain was transitioning from its pre-decimal coinage toward the decimal system we know today. This coin marked an era of stability, pride, and craftsmanship that reflected the strength of Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. Minted in millions, yes, but only a few of these coins remain in pristine, untouched condition today. Time, handling, and circulation have worn down most of them, but the ones that survived in mint state or proof condition have become valuable treasures sought by collectors across the globe. Each coin bears the beautiful laureate portrait of the young Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Mary Gillick. This image was one of the earliest depictions of the Queen, and remains a symbol of youth, grace, and royal dignity. On the reverse, the crowned Tudor rose sits proudly, surrounded by a thistle, shamrock, and leek, representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, a tribute to the unity of the United Kingdom. But what makes the 1961 Two Shilling Coin so fascinating isn't just its design. It's the fact that it was part of a historic period right before the Great Coinage Reform of 1971, when Britain moved to decimal currency. The florin became a symbol of the old British monetary system, the world before modernization, and that makes it a cherished collectible today. Collectors see the 1961 Two Shilling as a piece of royal and cultural memory. Holding it feels like holding the 1960s, a time of change, innovation, and the rise of a new generation under the watchful eye of a young queen. It's not just a coin, it's a frozen moment in time. Now, let's talk about what truly excites coin lovers: its value. Depending on condition and rarity, a 1961 Two Shilling Coin in circulated form may not draw much attention. But once you step into the realm of mint condition coins, proof strikes, or coins preserved in sealed sets, that's where the story turned golden. Collectors have been known to pay impressive prices for these coins, especially for those that gleam with untouched luster. A high-grade, uncirculated example can easily fetch between $150 to $400, and if you're lucky enough to possess one in proof quality, its price can skyrocket up to $1,000, or even more depending on market demand. Some rare varieties and exceptionally graded pieces have gone for even higher in specialized auctions. The collectors who understand its significance know that this isn't just a coin, it's a crown of heritage, and owning one is like owning a royal artifact. Imagine finding one in perfect brilliance, kept safe for decades, its shine untouched by time. That single coin could stand as your passport to history and value combined. And yes, it could bring in several $100s in today's collector's market. The market for vintage UK coins is booming, and the demand for Elizabeth II-era pieces is constantly growing. As younger collectors enter the world of numismatics, coins like the 1961 Two Shilling are gaining renewed attention. They represent not just money, but royal artistry and the pride of Great Britain. If you have this coin, don't overlook it. Keep it safe, store in a protective case, and never clean it with chemicals. Its originality is what gives it value. The coin's age, design, and historical context make it a truly golden piece of the past. Whether you own one or a collection of these Two Shilling coins, every single piece tells a story. It speaks of an era when craftsmanship mattered, when the minting process reflected national pride, and when coins carried more than just value. They carried emotion. Over time, as these coins become rarer, their worth can only rise. Many experts believe the best is yet to come, as demand for mid-century British coins continues to climb steadily in international auctions and online collector circles. So, if you're holding a 1961 Two Shilling Coin of Queen Elizabeth II, you're not just holding metal, You're holding history, heritage, and hidden potential. One coin, yet countless stories within it. Let this coin remind you that sometimes real treasure isn't buried deep underground. It's already in your hands, waiting for you to recognize its power and potential. And who knows, one day that small silver piece could be the shining key to a $1,000 reward. Next coin, the UK 2 shilling 1962 coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, stands as one of the most cherished and elegant pieces of British pre-decimal coinage. Known also as a florin, this coin carries not only monetary worth, but also deep historical and emotional value. It tells the story of a proud nation and the young monarch who guided it through a time of transformation and global influence. The coin was minted in 1962, during the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. This was a period marked by progress, renewal, and modernization across the United Kingdom. Each 2 shilling coin from that era symbolized more than just currency. It represented the strength and pride of a nation still recovering from the shadows of war and moving confidently toward a brighter future. Composed mainly of cupronickel, the 1962 2 shilling was designed to last, both in material and in memory. The obverse side proudly bears a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, crafted by Mary Gillick, a design admired for its natural grace and timeless elegance. The reverse, designed by Edgar Fuller and Cecil Thomas, features a crowned Tudor rose surrounded by national floral emblems. The thistle of Scotland, the shamrock of Ireland, and the leek of Wales, symbols of unity across the British Isles. Though millions of these coins were minted for circulation, not every coin survived the test of time. Many were worn, lost, or melted down after the transition to decimal currency in 1971. Today, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is like discovering a piece of living history, a window into a royal era that continues to fascinate collectors worldwide. The 1962 2 shilling coin holds a special place among collectors for its classic design and historical importance. It marks the pre-decimal legacy that existed before Britain shifted its currency system, making it a crucial part of any complete British coin collection. Those who own it often feel a strong connection to the past, a feeling that goes beyond metal and mint marks. Now, the big question many ask, can this coin be valuable in the future? The answer is yes. Its potential lies in its rarity, condition, and growing global demand for vintage British coins. Coins from the early reign of Elizabeth II are gaining attention among new generations of collectors who value history and craftsmanship. And that makes the 1962 2 shilling a hidden gem with growing investment appeal. At present, the coin's market value varies depending on its state. A circulated coin may attract modest offers, but coin in mint proof or uncirculated condition can be far more valuable. Collectors are willing to pay hundreds of dollars for pieces that retain their original shine, clean surfaces, and sharp details. A stunning uncirculated 1962 2 shilling coin can easily sell for up to $350 in the collector's market, and rare proof versions, when they appear, can soar even higher, sometimes touching values of $600 or more. These coins are admired not just for their rarity, but for the stories they carry, stories of royal heritage and enduring national pride. What's more exciting is how the value could continue to rise. As time passes and more collectors enter the field, high-grade coins from the early Elizabeth II period are becoming increasingly sought after. Experts predict that pristine examples of coins like the 1962 2 shilling could reach or even surpass $1,000 in the coming years, especially if kept sealed and preserved in top condition. The key to unlocking this coin's full potential is preservation. If you have one, store it carefully in a coin capsule or holder away from moisture and direct handling. Its untouched shine and authentic patina can make all the difference when it comes to selling it at a premium. Collectors today are driven not just by metal value, but by heritage and rarity. The 1962 2 shilling offers both beauty and meaning combined in a single royal coin. It captures the era when Queen Elizabeth II's portrait first appeared on British currency, a historic moment that began an era of longevity and change unmatched in modern history. Many numismatists consider the 2 shilling coins from the early 1960s as gateway treasures, coins that lead beginners into a world of serious collecting. Their beauty, affordability, and potential appreciation make them irresistible. And for those who already know their worth, these coins are pieces of art wrapped in silver-toned glory. There's also emotional value in holding such a coin. Every mark, every engraving tells a story of British pride. It reminds us of the craftsmanship that defined an era when coins were not just used for spending but designed as miniature works of art. In auctions, collectors from across the world often compete to own these classic British pieces, especially those minted before the decimal reform. As time continues to move forward, the supply of untouched examples will naturally shrink, making the surviving ones far more desirable. For anyone thinking about the future, the 1962 Two Shilling Coin is more than just an antique. It's a silent investment. Its value may grow slowly but steadily, fueled by nostalgia, rarity, and the undying fascination with Queen Elizabeth II's early reign. Imagine passing this coin down through generations, each one realizing how its worth is multiplied, not just in money, but in history and sentiment. It's a coin that connects the present with the past, a bridge between legacy and opportunity. Even today, collectors are willing to offer impressive sums for this coin if it maintains excellent quality. With global interest in royal memorabilia surging, the 1962 Two Shilling remains an affordable yet powerful collectible poised for appreciation. In the world of numismatics, trends may come and go, but coins that carry royal heritage never lose their shine. The 1962 Two Shilling is one such coin, a piece that grows more precious with every passing year. So, if you hold this magnificent 1962 Two Shilling coin, treasure it, protect it, because in the near future, what seems like a small round piece of history today could easily turn into a golden reward tomorrow, valued not just in dollars, but in timeless pride and royal prestige. Next, coinsUK 1963 Two Shilling coin is one of the most fascinating pieces from the era of Queen Elizabeth II. Struck in the early 1960s, this coin carries not only historical depth, but also growing collector demand. Every detail on this coin, from its bold portrait of a young queen to the traditional English rose on the reverse, reflects a proud chapter of British numismatic history. The coin was minted in 1963. During a time when the United Kingdom was transitioning into a more modern economy, but still holding firmly to its traditional currency system. The Two Shilling, also known as a florin, was originally introduced in 1849, but the 1963 issue stands out because it represents one of the final pre-decimal coins before Britain moved to a decimal system in 1971. That makes it not just a piece of silver-colored metal, but a timeless reminder of a system that no longer exists. Each of these coins features the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by sculptor Mary Gillick. Her youthful depiction of the Queen, without a crown, made this design instantly iconic. Collectors admire the simplicity and regal charm that symbolize a new era for Britain after the coronation in 1953. The reverse of the coin features the English rose encircled by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks, symbols representing the unity of the United Kingdom. The 1963 Two Shilling coin was made from cupronickel, not silver, but that does not diminish its collectible worth. Many coins from this series have developed beautiful toning over time, which enhances their visual appeal and numismatic charm. Rarely, you may find coins that are in near mint or proof-like condition, and these are the true treasures sought by passionate collectors worldwide. Today, a growing number of numismatists and investors are turning their attention back to coins like the 1963 Two Shilling. While many casual collectors may overlook it, serious coin enthusiasts know its historical and sentimental value. On global coin forums and auction platforms, there is an increasing number of people searching for original, uncleaned examples of this coin. The demand for this coin is quite strong in the UK, the USA, and Australia, as collectors love owning original pre-decimal coins of Elizabeth II. Some dealers have noted that the number of people actively purchasing these coins has risen significantly in the last few years, showing that interest is not just steady, it's growing. As for its current value, it varies depending on condition and rarity of strike. A well-circulated example might sell for around $15 to $25, while a coin in uncirculated or proof-like condition can easily command $100 or more. And in some private auctions, flawless examples graded by professional coin services have reached prices as high as $500, proving that beauty, rarity, and nostalgia can combine to create impressive returns. The maximum potential value of this coin could continue to climb as the years go on. Many experts believe that as more collectors enter the market, these early Elizabeth II coins will be increasingly sought after. With a perfect presentation and certification, the 1963 Two Shilling could someday achieve a remarkable auction price of up to $1,000 or even beyond, especially for coins in pristine condition. Why is it built? The coin's purpose was to represent the 2 shilling denomination, an important part of everyday British currency at the time. It was essential for commerce, used daily in markets, shops, and wages. But today, its importance has transformed from practical money to a piece of collectible art, representing a royal era that still inspires respect and fascination. Every coin from this period carries a sense of history. When you hold the 1963 Two Shilling, you are holding a story, one that connects you to a time when the British Empire was evolving and technology was changing the world. It's a symbol of national pride and royal heritage that continues to impress even 6 decades later. Collectors often search for coins with unique minting errors or strong strikes from this year. A coin with a slight misalignment, double strike, or mint luster untouched by circulation can make all the difference in value. Some of these rare examples have appeared in international auctions, catching bid from collectors willing to pay hundreds of dollars for the right specimen. People also love the historical charm attached to the Elizabeth II florins because they mark the early years of her reign. Owning a 1963 Two Shilling coin feels like owning a small piece of royal history. Many collectors frame or display these coins proudly, preserving them for future generations. Its market demand is also fueled by nostalgia. As older collectors who lived through the pre-decimal era share their passion with younger generations, coins like this one gain renewed interest. They are becoming symbols of heritage, reminding us of Britain's long and proud monetary tradition. What truly makes the 1963 Two Shilling coin valuable is not just its metal or age, it's the emotional and historical connection it holds. People are willing to pay more for something that connects them with royal history, elegance, and the golden age of coin minting. With the growing influence of online auctions, YouTube channels, and coin collecting communities, awareness about the hidden value of coins like this has reached millions. Videos about such coins often attract collectors who had no idea their old coins could be worth hundreds of dollars. This cultural resurgence adds momentum to its rising value. As the number of well-preserved 1,963 coins decreases with time, scarcity alone will boost its future price. A few decades from now, this coin may become one of the most admired Elizabeth II issues in numismatic circles, especially those preserved in mint sets or found in proof-like condition. Investors are also beginning to notice. Many now buy these coins not just for collecting, but as a long-term investment, believing their value will continue to rise as time passes. Historical coins have a proven record of appreciating, and the 1963 Two Shilling is no exception. It's a coin that tells a story of heritage, monarchy, and craftsmanship. It shines as a reminder of how beautifully detailed British coinage once was, and why collectors will always treasure it. The allure of this small silver-colored masterpiece continues to grow. In conclusion, the 1963 UK Two Shilling coin of Queen Elizabeth II remains one of the most desirable pre-decimal pieces of her reign. Whether you are a serious investor, a history lover, or simply someone who admires timeless coins, this one deserves your attention. Its potential value could rise from hundreds to thousands of dollars in the years ahead, making it a truly valuable and collectible treasure for the future.